After witnessing a spectacle like that, everyday life seems rather dull in comparison. So you didn't see the trial earlier? Ah, here, Lost. Fury take me the way the heretic swung the slab of iron he called a sword was a sight to behold. Yes, this appears to be the storyline. He couldn't have carried a shield if he wanted to. The blade was so big, had to keep two hands on it at all times. I was amazed that he managed to keep up with that temple knight for as long as he did. Fought like a demon from the deepest pits of the seventh hell, bellowing threats and working his arts. I wasn't sure what to make of it at first, but then I heard someone say that he must be a dark knight. But you didn't hear that from me, eh? In fact, I'm sure I don't know anything about it. Ye gods, are you mad? We're standing outside the bloody tribunal. Fine, but keep quiet and listen well, because I'm only going to say this once. So as I was saying, the heretic was fighting like a man possessed. Even after he took several wounds, he showed no sign of pain, though there was no mistaking the blood. As the fight wore on, it began to soak through his armor, spreading to every item of his body. But when it began to rise and envelop him as a mist, I realized it wasn't blood, but something dark and twisted. But the righteous are not so easily cowed. Alone be praised, I screamed myself hoarse when the temple knight slipped past his guard and ran him through. Good riddance, I say. Man was not meant to wield such arts. Yet I wonder, was he truly one of those... Well, it matters not. I heard the temple knight talking of dumping his corpse in the broom, but by sunrise it'll be stripped bare and tossed over the walls. It'll be as though he never was, and as though we never had this conversation. Now, I have heard that the Dark Knight story quest is super well written. A lot of people really like it, so I'm curious to see how this unfolds. I can't fucking talk today. Punctilious Temple Knight. Blah, 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 blah. Peter Piper picked a pepper. Peter Piper picked a pickle pepper. Peter Piper picked a pickle pepper. Fuck. That's more than far enough for charity. They'll take care of the rest. And mayhaps sooner rather than later. Come on. Oh, so they just let you pick the corpse? Okay then. Is this it? Is this all that awaits? No, no more. Enough! Open your eyes. Look. Do you see now? Do you see? Shroud. Shroud! Hello, good sir. You're alive. I've been waiting for you to open your eyes. You alright? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Name's Frey, by the way. And no, I'm not a heretic. Try convincing a temple knight drunk on authority of that, eh? Shame the pompous ass got better of me. But how about you? You touched it, yes? That couldn't have felt good. Ah, voice, eh? A rather distressed one besides. Please, someone! Anyone! Not so fast. We need to talk about what's happening to you, what's growing within you, before you get carried away. There's a darkness within us all. Nothing dangerous, mind. In fact, it's quite healthy. But the crystal changes you, gives you the power to channel it. Do it without proper training, however. And, well, it might hurt. Eyes glow meme. So go ahead. Ask me to teach you. Ask me to instruct you in the ways of the Dark Knights, and I will. Just like that? It's like, you have to ask me, but I'm instructing you to ask me how to do this shit. You know what? Fair enough. I respect that. I know you're still worried about that screaming woman, so I'll keep this brief. We Dark Knights don't care one whit for prestige or pedigree. We are free to follow our hearts, to defend the weak and punish the guilty as we see fit. The law of the land, the authority of a name, these are tools cowards use to escape harm. We have no need of shields, figurative or literal. Here, my blade is your blade, my soul crystal your crystal. Go on, take them. You'll need them soon enough. Nice. The Dark Knight Rises. Literally. Welcome to the stream, Suckadead. It's very meta. Alright, so let's begin our Dark Knight Crusade. Alright, real quick. Switch those, because that's supposed to be part of that combo. There you go. Correct? That's the right combo. Yep, that is. Flood of Darkness is unlocked through this, I see. Well, well, don't you look the part. Ready to harness the darkness within to set the wrong things right. Yes, my edgelordness is charged. Now bear in mind that while the darkness gives you strength, that strength comes at a cost. That is but one sacrifice, though, and justice demands many. Say a man, a venerable, untouchable man, harms a child in unspeakable ways. He strides through the hoplan, secure in the knowledge that he is beyond punishment. But for one who cuts down that vile beast as he flaunts his freedom, who knows how many others will suffer. Such was the dilemma faced by the goodly knight long ago. He knew that he would be stripped of his titles and denounced for the deed. The threshold we refuse to cross is a line we draw ourselves. We fear the consequences and people suffer our indecision. Everyone who held the crystal came to conquer that fear and became who they wanted to be. That knight was the first. Will you be the next? Think on that while we look into the commotion down below. I gotta say, that is a pretty cool name, though. Frey. Master Frey! You lead me well, good sir. There will be trial and error, so be prepared for that. Please, I don't know what to do. It's my granddaughter. I didn't see him standing there. I know that's no excuse. I should have been more careful. But my granddaughter, she started yelling at the temple knight, and I tried to stop her. I did. But then he said she had to come with him, and if I could just tell how I'm sorry I am, maybe he would. He'd take you too, is what he'd do. Even if you went and begged the blue bastard to intervene, it'd be too late by then. Ain't the first time they've taken a girl her age. If she doesn't fight back, they might let her go after. Jeez, the stories here are dark. Gotta commend the balls and squares to tell a story like this. No, there has to be another way. Ishgardian justice. They might spare the girl, you know. Leave her with a few scars and a lifelong lesson. Or we could beat every last one of them within an ilm of their lives and rescue the girl. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Hell fucking yes! Let me kill the bitches. Consider me an agent of revenge at the moment. I knew you would. Everything is going to be alright, madam. When I am through with those knights, they will not dare trouble you ever again. Oh, thank you, thank you! Alright, now let me at him. Let me kill him. Assuming they didn't just drag her into an alley, they've taken her to either the congregation or the tribunal. The Honorable Sir Emmerich wouldn't suffer such reprehensible behavior under his roof. The Inquisition, on the other hand, well... So that leaves the tribunal. If the girl is still alive, I imagine they'll make all manner of threats. Come any closer and she dies, and so forth. If so, we'll need to make something perfectly clear to them. We're not here for her. We're here for you. Okay, can we be there for her as well? Like, I get being an agent of vengeance and such, but can we avenge the young lass before she's in danger? I feel like I should question this. Once they understand she means nothing to us, they'll attack us or flee. I don't know about you, but I'm eager to find out which. Okay, so is it a bluff? I hope it's a bluff. It's like, ah, yeah, we don't care about her. They let her go. I was like, ah, that's exactly what we wanted all along. You've learned all Dark Knight actions and traits to level 30. Detailed description can be viewed in the actions and traits window, accessed under character and name. Okay, so I've already read through most of their tooltips. Just the one sword between the two of us, I'm afraid. You keep it. I dare say it fits rather snugly in your hands. But don't worry about me. I'll do my part to keep up on your feet. Now, should things turn violent, as I expect they shall, you may need to tap into your dark side to survive. It's not unlike drawing upon your own ether to weave magic. Fear, pain, rage. That which lies in the deepest depths of our soul makes for a potent fuel. But be warned, burn too much too quickly, and you risk being consumed. Do not worry, Shroud. The first step over the threshold is always the hardest. Ah yes, I should have known you'd do that. Right then, let's find the girl. Damn it, girl, you're only making it worse for yourself.
The hell's with you? I've done nothing wrong.
Why are the pretty ones always so daft? If I had a gill for every time I had to kill an unrepentant bastard like you... What the? Are you threatening a temple knight? Oh, you're very clever. Yes, I am. Now let her go.
Enough of this! With me, girl, now! One more word of protest and I'll toss your grandmother in a sail to rot.
You three, seize the imbecile.
Well then, time to kill some sons of bitches.
Alright. Alright, so this is the AoE. There it is. Alright, so there, draw their enemy. I just got into Ishgard and I'm already killing Temple Knights. How effective am I of a guest? The upside is spamming that AoE attack doesn't seem too hard to do. You just gotta worry about the GCD. I think I'm gonna like this class. It's just gonna take some practice.
I don't know what to say, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I got a little carried away earlier. It's just that when I saw how they were treating my grandmother, I had to say something.
It's okay, Les.
What? No one screamed your name. My grandmother called out just the once, but that was it. Speaking of which, I should hurry back. I suppose I ought to say that I'm sorry for what I did, but I'm not. Those knights had it coming. Alone bless you for what you did.
My pleasure.
My pleasure, fair lady. Hildebrand would curse my soul if I wasn't a honorable, pernicious knight.
Feels good, doesn't it? Strange. Maybe, but a good strange, I'll wager. You tapped into something primal, a power nestled within you, yearning to be free. As your understanding of this power grows, so too will your skill as a Dark Knight. You have done well, far better than I could have hoped, in fact, but there is still so much more to learn, so much further to go. I won't lie to you. The risks will only increase, so if you want to keep going, you have to trust in me. Can you do that?
Sure, why not? That never backfires.
Good, that's a promise. Circumstances being what they are, it might be best if we parted ways for a while. Think of it as an opportunity to hone your skills in my absence. But don't worry, we'll meet again, when the time is right. I'll be waiting where we first met.
Alright.
Alright, here we are, back to the fray, my good man. Take me on the next quest. Grant me my ability of blood weapon. I had a feeling you'd come by today, Shroud. And sure enough, there you are, eager to pick up where we left off. Let's start with a question, then. You must be burning with several after that last affair. What was that voice I heard? Why were you detained by the Inquisition? What became of the old woman and her granddaughter? Oh, for the love of... They're fine, both of them. You solved all of their problems. Happy? Now then, are you ready to stop dancing around the real question and just ask? Sure. I'll take it seriously now, I suppose. I could ask it again. just like I asked a real question. So about the grandmother and her daughter. Yeah, why were you detained by the Inquisition? Why do you think I was detained by zealous temple knights who see heretics around every corner? There was a girl, an innocent, they wanted her, and I objected. Now then, are you ready to stop dancing around? Okay, so apparently neither of those are the... Okay, what was the voice I heard? Ah, yes, the voice. The one you heard when you first touched a crystal. An excellent question, but a difficult one to answer. Some say it is a beacon guiding the dark knight to his true calling. Whose is it, you ask? Only you can discover that. For each knight it must hearken to a different voice. As you grow more accustomed to drawing upon your dark side, you will come to hear it more clearly. Communion will hasten this process, but we dare not conduct the rites here under the watchful eye of the Holy See. We will make for southern Thanalin, for little Alamigo. Oh wow, we're traveling quite a distance. We're going from the far north to the far south. We got this, boys. We got this. Alright, voice in the abyss. Let's hop over. Punctual as ever, I see. Communion, lest you worry, is rather simple. It is a ritual in which one nurtures the darkness within so that he may channel it more effectively in battle. Do not, however, presume the risks to be any less than before. Should you partake of it in excess, you will die. Or worse, so before we begin. I want you to do me a favor. I read that so wrong, I think. I want you to kill something for me. You know what? I got you there, boy. Send me what's gotta die. Something feral, something fearsome which will push you to your limits. I want to see you thrive in that moment. That way I will know you are ready. As Gundobald, he should know of a suitable creature. Oh, Gundobald, you know, it's been a... Jeez, that feels like... It feels forever ago. Wait, is he not in? Okay, he is, okay. I was about to say, usually he's in Little Alamigo. It's been forever since I talked to him. It feels like it anyway. It's like... I've done numerous raids. I say numerous. I've done 3 raids since then, shit ton of dungeons, and a lot of questing. By God, I almost forgot this guy existed. Which is weird to say, considering his questline was actually pretty fun. What, did I have a voice for this guy? No, cause this is... I didn't stream this, so... A pleasure to see you again, Shroud. Do you require assistance? Training. Well, if you seek dangerous beasts for that purpose, then... The Red Labyrinth is home to Pisces, notorious for their size and vigor. Our trappers take great pains to avoid their nests, and those who do not bear scars for their folly. I pity the man who dies without scars. But these I'm sorry, it's such an edgelord thing to say. I pity a man who dies without scars. You know, I've been trying to give him a dignified voice, but I'm gonna have to do the edgelord thing. But these pasties sound promising. Tell me more. They've attacked caravans loaded in old-goat carcasses before. The smell drives them into a frenzy. This should serve to draw them out of hiding. Shroud, I'll always be grateful for what you did. These young ones were on the verge of making a terrible mistake. So consumed with anger were they. I hesitate to act even though I saw it burning within them, as I see it burning with you now. You see that you seek the darkness within? I will not claim to understand your meaning, but I wish you well in your training. Let's go. Let's go. I have to be on Call of Duty in about 3 hours, and then rant and rave and yell and moan at a bunch of 12-year-olds. We will exchange rather harsh language. I must be prepared for that. Alright, I've arrived, Frey. They're close. I can feel their eyes upon us. Well, we're here. Show me who you are, Shroud. Show me what you can do. I'm waiting. Alright. Aye, muy capitan, edgelord. Time to go down, big guy. Oh crap, that's right. Alright. Unmind undoes the combos. Which is not wise. Look at that hunk of meat, damn. Hey, can we take this? This would like last me like 8 months. Just take it on a slice of the pie and make some jerky. Fresh jerky.
I'm a brave boy. Not a brave enough boy for this!
That wasn't so hard, now was it? To mete out justice, to protect the weak from the strong and so forth, you yourself must be strong. Strike this pain! Strike the suffering, strike the sacrifice. We must prepare for communion, but not here. Come before more pasties are drawn by the smell. I probably should stop doing that, because I hear that this questline story is fucking fantastic. I'm sorry, but it's just so easy to do the meme lord, the edgelord meme lord meme there. You look ready. Good. Now listen well. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs. And then let it pass through your lips. Slower. Slower. Okay, I can't keep doing that. It's just gonna fuck up my throat. Yep, see, there it goes. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen for the other. You got it, man. With every breath, you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. We've gone to edge. We've gone far into the edge. One foot in front of the other, over and over again. To the ends of the world and back again. And if time has no end, still forward and onward, over and over again. Okay. So, what did you hear? Edgy shit. Interesting. But not, well, actually it wasn't really that edgy, but you know. But not terribly informative. But do not lose heart. That you were able to hear it once more is progress. It is progress enough. I believe you will come to understand its words and its will in due time. I should mention that in some instances the voice is said to be that of another, one whom the dark is fated to seek out. If that is the case, you may have a long journey ahead of you. So you would welcome such a journey. There is something to be said for it, and for travel, for that matter, to roam free and help those in need. Yet no good deed goes unpunished, does it? I knew a man once, wanted to be a hero, do great things, and so he did. The songs always end there, but life doesn't, does it? There are temptations more deadly than the dark side, Shroud. Okay. You should have learned this by now, but you haven't. You will. The communion is ended, and with it our time together, but we shall meet again, as we did before. Alright, time to spam dungeons and come right back. Righto! Now, to continue the story with Frey. It's very early in the morning right now. He's pleased to see you, as always. Well, I'd hope he'd like to see this face. You look well, Shroud. More determined. You have not heard the voice since we last spoke. I know, but worry not. If your affinity with your dark side is as strong as I believe, then communion is all you require. Come with me to the burning wall. You know what you must do. Yes. Frey, my friend, I have arrived. It begins, as always, with blood, a confirmation of your identity. There are axe breaks here which have grown ferocious beyond reckoning. Vile creatures eager to prey on man and beast alike. Offer yourself to them, they will come. Then make an offering of them to me. Ah, now that is the shroud I've longed to see. Fumbling over his keybinds because it's early in the morning and he's still learning the rotation. You resent this, don't you? This pointless trial. And I would say it's pointless, and the goal is to get better, right? I mean, we're learning a skill. Perhaps you even resent me for subjecting you to it. Remember this feeling. Treasure it. I want it smoldering within you when you commune in Camp Drybone. Aye? Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs. Then let it pass from your lips. Slower, slower. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen to the other.
Thank the 12 it is you, Shroud.
Who's talking? Ah, some dude. Eisenbard, remember? It must have been ages since last we spoke. To think that you would end up slaying the Lord of the Inferno when you first came through looking for our missing common folk. I took you for a... Ah, but this isn't the time to reminisce. I sought you out because I need your help. Do tell. I can imagine him saying that very, very perturbed. It's like, do tell. I was in the middle of something. Not long ago, an Amalja raiding party attacked a caravan on the road and abducted several pilgrims. We reported the incident to both the Brass Blades and the Immortal Flames, but it seems neither is in a position to muster forces at present. You know what lies in store should they not be rescued soon. Please, Shroud. There is no one else. Really? Charge into an enemy encampment filled with Amalja warriors and free some fools who should have armed themselves? Risk life and limb to do the work of a dozen men, all because you bloody asked? Is that it? That's what we do. But that's what we do, isn't it? Every god's damned time. Fine, we'll bring them back. I thank you for... They were bound for the encampment to the southeast. And so are we. Aye. The nerve of some people, after all you do for them. And yeah. But that's kind of like, that's what MMORPGs really are. It's just a bunch of people being really ballsy with asking this jacked up hero who's done 1,000,001 quests to do, hey, can you collect 5 bear asses for me? Comes to the territory. They're inside, just as Eisenbard said. I don't know how to say that guy's name. Mere moments away from being tempered, I'm sure. Well, what are you waiting for? It's time to play the hero. Well, can you play the hero when you are the hero? Aggro on me, you dumb sons of bitches! Leave the wee little pilgrims alone! I said leave me! Cease your malcontent! Just didn't know when to leave off, did they? Neither did you, though, eh? I mean, look at yourself. Most of that's not even your blood.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Leave it. You've nothing to be ashamed of. Let's go and give Isambard the good news. Welcome back, Shroud. I heard you really gave those Amalja what for. Good show. I'm sure you're eager to be on your way, so I won't waste any more of your time. But thank you. Come back whenever you like. Why'd he stutter? because we still got blood on us. Don't worry, it's only martial blood. It's good for the skin and the pores. Those who have never faced death do not scruple to condemn others to it. They know nothing of true sacrifice and are weak for their ignorance. In sacrifice there is strength. In sacrifice there is liberation. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose, let the air fill your lungs, then let it pass from your lips. Slower, slower. With every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. On a throne of bone he awaits. Serve, save, slave, slay. They come to entreat his judgment. Serve, save, slave, slay, one by one, in solemn procession. Right. So, what'd you hear this time? Gobbledygook. And there I was thinking you were on the verge of discerning the truth. Your affinity for the dark side grows stronger by the day, and yet there is a hesitation. Listen to me, Shroud. You have performed great deeds and saved countless people. You are a hero to the realm. But you are no Dark Knight. A Dark Knight accepts that he cannot save everyone. That sometimes he is fortunate just to save himself. Fortunate. Sacrifice, Shroud, is to renounce that which binds you, to recognize that which matters, and forsake all that does not. At the very least, you must realize that you cannot continue to carry all these burdens. Unless you wish to die a slave. I'm fine. Just a little tired. The communion is ended, and with it, our time together. But we shall meet again, as we did before. Okay. I was gonna make another edgelord joke, but it does seem to be getting... I don't know, it definitely feels more intense the more and more we talk to him. The dark side grants you visions of power unlocked. The edge of darkness. Tally here. I'm beginning to question your commitment, Shroud. Well, that's a great way to start a conversation. You haven't heard the voice since our last communion, which means you haven't taken my lessons to heart. You know I'm trying to help you, don't you? All of this is for your benefit. You listen, but you don't understand. Don't die. Never mind. You're the stubborn type, I know that. We'll just have to keep at it until you open your eyes. Morby Dry Docks, that's where we'll head next. Very well, Master. I follow. Frey. Pray tell, what burdens you so, Master? Never much cared for the ocean myself. That friend of mine, the one I told you about after our first communion, we came out here together once. Long story short, we ended up doing something ridiculously foolish and we're lucky to make it out alive. Good friendship then. I tried to talk him out of it, but he just had to get on the damn boat. I have no idea what voice to do. Don't be like that, friend. Isn't the maelstrom supposed to aid the small folk when they're in a spot of trouble? Oh, wasn't to him. Sternlona. So far as it is possible, yes. But such matters fall within the purview of the Yellow Jackets and they told me to bugger off! Can you believe that? I'm begging you, Sergeant! Anyone else I can put this on? Ah! Lieutenant! I'm a sergeant, you're a lieutenant, but I'm gonna put this on you! It is
The legend himself! Forgive me, sir, I never thanked you properly for your service to Limsa Laminza. When I first heard Leviathan had been summoned, I feared that... Why, if it isn't the famous adventurer who's been killing primals left and right... Yeah, she totally just... She just shafted this shit on me. Sergeant, I will have you reprimanded. I'm a lieutenant. Truly, the 12 must be watching over me, because you're just the man I need. I am the victim of a terrible, nay, heinous crime. I was waylaid by... Kikern bandits near the Salt Strand, who left me with not more than the clothes on my back. And what makes you think I give a Kikern's arse about your troubles? I kind of love how just, like, fuck you attitude he's kind of got. Go and bother the Yellow Jackets, like the sergeant said. I seek worthy prey, not a gang of rats. How could you say such a thing, sir? Without your help, I'm ruined! We gotta go full edgelord here. Wait, just listen. You said you wanted worthy prey, yes? Their leader was a mean-looking bastard, at least 2 or 3 times the size of the others. It'd probably take a dozen men to bring him down. If it's a challenge you want, then there it is! Just you against him and his cronies. What say you, sir? Shut your mouth and wait here. I'll be back. If this Kikern isn't everything he promised, I'll take it out of his hide. Let's make the most of this shroud. No style, no guile, just chaos. Mark your limits, then push yourself beyond. Let the darkness guide you and set you free. I will channel the edge. Spam the fuck out of the AoE! Die, you little shits! You did well. All that's left is to return the goods to their owner. To their owner. Finish it. Finish what we started. Frey, you're not looking... You're looking pretty bad there, bro. Oh, come on. Tell me he's not gonna die. That would suck. Alright, you fucking traitor. We did the thing. Ah, it's you! Were you able to catch up with those bandits? Here's your fucking shit. Yes. That seems to be mine, but... Oh, don't give me the butts. These lips are sealed. Good. Don't spoil nothing for me. Lemalian... Fuck, I can't say that. Lil, take me. I can't sell this. Everything's soaked through with Kikern blood. What did you do? Carve one open and leave him to bleed all over my wares? I'm ruined, utterly ruined. I will kick you into the canal. Sir, I demand recompense for your reckless destruction of my property. I am a reasonable man, so I will acknowledge that you are not wholly responsible. 50% of the value should suffice. 50%. 50%?! I slaughter a gang of Kikern bandits for your precious goods, and this is the thanks I receive? You spineless sack of shit! I kill your enemies. I fetch your things. I do what you people can't or won't do yourselves. You're helpless, weak. All you do is want and need. I should have left you all to drown in Leviathan's tidal wave. At least then I would have been spared your constant bloody whining. Do not speak of me. Do not speak to me of this ever again. Wait. What's that stuff about Leviathan? Pray forgive my insolence, sir. Lieutenant Scythe, sir, you have every right to be upset, but... I think he understands, sir. Wait. Unless I'm reading into that wrong. Is Frey us? Because when we met Frey, he was dead
lying... Well, he seemingly was dead lying against a wall. We picked up a stone, we fell unconscious, and there he was waiting for us to wake up, and he knew our name. So are we looking at a... Are we looking at a Fight Club situation here? Frey! Bro! Bro, my imaginary friend! We can't keep doing this, Shroud. You must see now what it's doing to us. What they're doing to us. These people. Voice is all that matters. We don't need them to become a... He deserved it, every word. I mean, kinda. I stand by. He did deserve it, every word. Right you are, Shroud. Right you are. Felt good, didn't it? Seeing that sniveling wretch tremble. I think he nearly pissed himself. You're finally starting to see them for what they are now, aren't you? Good, good. All that remains is to hearken to the voice, to grasp its words and discover your true calling. With every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. We're doing it yet again. A chorus of voices cries out for a hero, and he comes. He smiles, he nods, and he remains silent. But he too has a voice. I will be heard. Shroud Scythe. Oh, that's Frey. Shroud Scythe. You stand at the precipice, but do not fear the fall. Cast yourself into the abyss, and you shall soar above, free at last. There are other lands than these, Shroud. Lands where we are not known. Ask, and we shall quit this place forever. Leave Eorzea? Well, after what just happened at the end of A Realm Reborn, it's not an unappealing offer. Only when you have renounced everything are you free to do anything. When we meet again, you will give us your answer. Frey is the edge. I knew you would come to your senses, Shroud. Now let us go. Frey, no! My boy! If I ever see snow again, it'll be too soon. We should go somewhere warm, at least for a little while. Wait for me near the gates of judgment. When you are alone, call out and I shall join you. A moment later, Frey departs, though in what direction you cannot seem to recall. With the chat mode in Say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase which includes Frey to attract his attention. Wait, I know that voice. It's Shroud Scythe, the hero of the Scions. Allow me to say what an honor it is to meet you, sir. I mean, by the Fury, the man who bested Shiva. Every knight under Lord Drillemont's command knows the tale. I could go on, but well, I'll just say it. If I may, sir, we need your help. We have a giant problem, sir. A band of them has taken a raiding caravans passing through... This is a test. Through Denifin Pass. We think they may be planning to expand their territory. Lord Drillemont wants them gone, but you know how it is. Too much work for too few hands. We need at least 24 knights to clear them out safely. But now that you're here, sir, we have nothing to fear. Aye. Well, we create a distraction. You can slip past... so they're cut and run. So will you help us, sir? We beg of you. I'ma have to say... Fuck no. Solve your own problems. Damn it. Pray, accompany me to the pass, sir. We can discuss the final details of your plan there. He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be pissed. Yep. I mean, if it had given us the dialogue option, I would have totally told them to fuck off. The leader should be somewhere in the tunnel, sir. Once you are in a position, we'll launch our attack. If all goes to plan, you should only have to contend with the leader and his guards. May the Fury guide you and protect us. You sense a hostile presence. No, really. They are stun happy. By the Fury, you really did it! And you made it look so easy! As for us, there were some injuries, but nothing serious. It was starting to look rather grim, actually. But the moment he fell, they sounded the retreat. It was an honor to fight with you, sir. You really are everything the bards say. Truth be told, I've been following your deeds for some time now, ever since you first came to White Brimfront. Your martial prowess is widely known, of course, but what I found truly inspirational was your compassion for the common man. How you would ask your life without thought for fame or fortune. How the lowest among us could find a friend in you. Sir! Sir! Is something wrong? It's Lord Drilmon, sir. He heard we were in the field with Shroud, and is demanding he come to Whitewood from at once. Demanding? What is the meaning of this? Certain allegations have been made, sir. It would seem that he was observed conversing with a corpse in the broom. Not that anyone would ever believe such slander, of course. I should warn you, sir, that some of these allegations were made by Temple Knights. You may be asked to surrender your weapon. I got some bad news about that, then. No, I ain't gonna do it, Chief. Sorry, you ain't First of all, I don't trust you to lift my sword. Second of all, fuck no. Oh, Jesus. Okay, is he a figment of our imagination, or is he actually, like, there? Haha, surrender your weapon? After what happened in Uldar? They must be mad. Pay attention, Shroud. This could be the greatest moment of our life. Okay, so it is us. That is, if you could stop denying the truth that's been staring you in the face since the moment we met. Say my name. Say it. My real name. Our real name. Come now. You knew Frey was dead from the beginning, but you didn't care. You had a sword and a soul crystal, but what you wanted was a mentor. A mentor with the gifts and the knowledge. A dark knight who could guide you on the path, who you could aspire to become. A man who was free to say and do things you would not. Even now, you continue to deny it. Well, deny me all you want. You cannot deny what we have done. Have I not been good to you? Have I not given you everything I promised? Did I not help you to hear the whisper of our very soul? Open your eyes. Look. Do you see me now? Do you see? Wait, can he see him or not? I've been so confused. Or is that... I don't know. Okay. I look good. I look good in that armor, let me tell you. Everything up to now has been your story. And everything after now will be mine. Fucking bring it, bruh! I'll fight me all day long. I do it already. Every time I see you, motherfucker, in the mirror, I tell you what kind of an asshole you are. Bring it! You're a cunt! And an asshole, and nobody likes you. Yeah, we dealt with him in quite a hurry. Can I have that sword and that armor set? That looks great. He went and had on that mirror, bro, it's just glass. It would seem I underestimated myself, but no matter. Actually, is this the first time our characters actually talked with, like, dialogue in the show? That's kind of weird. Like, officially, this is the first time. They have bore witness to the darkness within us. To what lies beneath the mask. Shroud. Shroud, listen to us. We will never... Okay, we got the peanut gallery getting in here. We will never forsake you, no matter what! We know who you are, Shroud. We know, and so do you. This is kind of uplifting, but at the same time... a fantastic display of willful ignorance. Wipe that slate clean. Forgive and forget. Convince yourself that he can be controlled. The warrior of light, our weapon of light. It isn't too late, Shroud. We can still be free. This is pretty meta. We were our own mentor in this. I think that's the weirdest thing. So this is your answer? Listen to my voice. Listen to our heartbeat. Listen. And learn to tell people to fuck off once in a while. If this is how it must be, then so be it. But know that when you tire of this charade, I shall be here, waiting to take the reins. You need only ask. Alright. This is fantastic. Ware wa nanji wa wari. I don't know if I said that correctly. I gotta say, this has been a really good class story quest. Really damn good. Praise Halone, you're alright, sir. For a moment we feared we'd lost you forever. Lord Drillamont made it clear that we will speak no more of what happened. Not that he had to ask, mind. As for your friend, I am told he will be interred with full rites. May his soul rest in peace. Are you certain you're alright, sir? You seem a little... Never mind. Fare you well. God damn. Very good writing, though. I fucking love that. Aight, yeah, boy. Look at that shit. Woo! Can I color it like a darker color, though? Like, I feel like black is the appropriate color here. Like I say, that was a fantastic story quest, though. I love that. I love that a lot. It's super cool and really meta, and I'd say it's better than the other story quests I've been going through so far. Granted, I only started Marauder, so I don't know how that one ends. But with Black Mage, as good of a story as that was, and I thought it was really good, I don't think it's as good as Dark Knight. Dark Knight was fucking fantastic. Remember to leave a like and subscribe.